Chesterfield III, AC3. I am coming to you live from Singapore. This is the fabulous. Actually, I really do like singers. I really do. I'm coming to you live from Singapore. And from singers. I got to tell you, man. I got to tell you, it's actually, I'm having it's really nice. Having a good time. I've been under a lot of pressure lately. I've been under enormous pressure. That's kind of what has been happening there. I must say, I went to the Patek Philippe show yesterday. It was very good. It was really, really good. So that was a really cool thing. I was very, very happy there. I'm actually going today. I just went first time to just scope out the place. Then I'm going back to become the proverbial pest. But no, it's all very, very good. It's all very good. So no, I'm feeling okay. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I got to tell you, keep the ball rolling. Don't stay home and start drinking. That's the worst thing you could do. Keep going. Keep going. So that is what I have done. I've kept the ball rolling. Patrick Sose, how are you, man? How are you, man? I love you. Patrick Sose, I love you. I got a bit of money. Let me just show you here. This is my Singapore trip money. I got a $50 note, 150, a 10, that's $60, $5. And also I've got a 2. Okay, so I have actually got 50, 60, $67, $67, and I got a handful of coins. I got a handful of coins. These are what? These are what? $1. One. I got some coins. I got some coins, man. I got coins. I have coins. Will travel. What can I say, man? It has actually been very. Look, I'm having a good time. I am having a very, very, very good time. I'm actually. I've actually, Mr. Mutton. Holy shit, we're missing a few super chats. Here we go. Okay. Daily Times. Ian Howard is a homosexual African man. I got to be honest with you. I quite like homosexual African men. Yeah, I love gay men. I love gay men. I love all sorts of. Envy Scotsman, $3. Hello, AC3. Chin up. Fat chin up, big boy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Tommy D, he has come out here and asking the question that everyone is asking. He's asking the question, how's your son, Arch? If that's okay. No, of course it's okay to ask. Look, I got to tell you, he actually is doing pretty damn good. He hasn't been using substance. Okay, he's pretty well off the drugs. Yeah, he's pretty well off them. I'm actually spending a lot of time on making sure his brother's in his life more. He loves his brother. And I'm actually spending a lot more time to see him. I tell you, he lives in a van park. Okay, he lives in a trailer park. My son lives in trailer park. Nothing wrong with living in a trailer park. People joke about it, but seriously, he's not homeless. Okay, I'm trying my best. The van park is actually expensive, but he's independent living. He's independent living. So I'm actually very happy for him to be in the van park. The van park, they look after him a lot. They when they gave him a cabin, they gave him one right next to the office, so they could keep an eye on him. They've really been pretty damn amazing. They've been very amazing. Okay, so that's excellent news there. They have been pretty damn amazing. My son, look, I'm staying more in touch. I'm getting him involved. I've got a PC. I brought a PC to his cabin. He's going to do work for me. So he's got a nice i5. I went to ACT, Australian Computer Traders. I got a nice secondhand corporate box. I've set it up, Windows 7 Professional. Hate this Windows 10 shit and Mac. Man, I'm fucking Mission Brown. I'm not a Mac person. So he's got his PC. I'm actually giving him a hard drive, 2 terabyte, went down to the Office Works. So he's going to start doing work next week. I'm going to fucking crack the whip. I'm going back on the saddle. I got a few paid reviews to do. Paid reviews are coming, and he's going to help process them. Okay, he's going to be processing them for me. I've actually said to him, I said, Alex, let's fuck off overseas. I'm taking him on tour. He's going to become my cameraman. We're going to go and find Nana Kim. We're going to go and find Nana Kim, or at least we're going to try to. So he's going to be documenting the whole Nana Kim discovery tour. Okie dokie, here we go. Versa, $5. Thanks for telling us the truth for years. The communist Chinese are a bunch of cunts. I got to be honest with you. The Chinese. Oh, it's communism. They fuck me dead. I just said that. The fucking thing falls out. What the fuck? Nasty, nasty, vicious, foul fucks. That's what they are. They are nasty, vicious, foul fuckaroonies. They are not your friends. Communists. I just want to tell you, communism does not work. Man, that fucking thing is bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. My good friend, Mr. Mutton Hollow. $20 for Mr. Mutton Hollow. Keep up the good work, AC3. Man, that is beautiful. That's very nice. Man, thank you so much, man. With a row with my dad, please don't be angry at him. My old man, well, he's my father. He's fucking old. He's in his 70s. Okay, he's rigid. He said to me, "Send them out bush. Send them out bush." I said to him, "Dad, that's fucking ridiculous. Highest suicide rate is rural in Australia, and there's an ice epidemic. That's methamphetamine epidemic in the bush." I said, "That's not quite a sensible idea." Doing this, what's going on? And we've got Doc. How are you, Doc?
I'm good, Pontiff. How are you doing?
I've been better, Doc. I've been better. I had a lot of pressure.
What are you wearing watch-wise? What the hell?
Fuck me dead. Just hang on. I'm plugging in. Hang on there. Fucking hell. I'm trying to make.
I can't tell if I've been kicked off. Have I been kicked off? Oh, what the hell's going on?
I'm back. Sorry about that, Doc. Hello, Doc.
Aha!
Hello?
You turned my volume off. Is that what happened?
No, I'm in the hotel. They're just getting shitty with the internet. I'm sucking out of here. Hey, look, I've been better, Doc, but things it's every day's a new day, you know?
You just got to go one day at a time.
Exactly. Look, it's getting better. Look, I'll be honest with you. Things were pretty rock bottom.
Focus on those things that remind you how fortunate you are. Deal with the other stuff later.
Doc, I got a dilemma. Let's move away from my personal psychological problems. I got a dilemma to throw at you.
Does it have anything to do with a 1655?
Sort of. Ancestrally, yes.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, here's the deal. I've got someone who's come to me. He wants to sell me a 5196 paddock. It's a manual wind paddock Philippe, okay?
Obviously not my favorite, but you know how that goes. It's not a 5170,
It's the
but
same one. It's the same one Rich Buddy's got, except in yellow gold.
I know you like it. That's what's important.
Yes. I sell my Explorer 2. I got people backed up for the Explorer 2 to buy it off me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I pay the rest off in 9 easy monthly installments.
Well, you know what I said before. You don't
But
have enough protection.
by the way, I'm right next to a fire station where I'm staying in Singers. I'm right next to a fire station. So, what do you think of that idea? I'm going to be Rolex less, no Rolex less.
I think it's like saying you're going to dump all of your cash and get totally into Bitcoin. It's a little bit risky.
What do you think, Doc? No Rolex. I'm wearing it now. I'm wearing my Explorer 2. Get rid of it. Gonski. I
Well, I
love
mean,
this watch.
you know, the reality is that, you know, Rolex is going to give you your money back far more than Patek. So, you know, it's a less risky move, but you got to go with what you love. And, you know, if you want to go all in Patek, it's going to be an awfully boring wristwatch check because every time you're wearing a Patek.
So,
But you got to go with what you love, I suppose.
okie dokie. Just having a look at some of these super duper chats here. These super chats. We've got a few super chats here. No, that's okay, Doc. You just relax there. We've got some great super chats in. I want to thank the audience because I'm fucking desperate. By the way, my son will be broadcasting once he gets a bit better in the recovery. Don't say anything that I said anything on the channel. Just keep that between us if you don't mind. Don't please. Just
I think my
that.
signal's really bad because it sounded like you said something about he's going to be filming your entire hole, and then I said what? So I don't know what's going on.
He's going to be in filming. I'm going back to Bangkok with him looking for Nana Kim again. Okay, let's just see how that goes. It's $2 from Steve Camasso. Hi, Arch. Keep the Explorer 2 and sell a Calatrava. Okay, thank you, Steve. Good advice. Good advice. And with sell Rolex. Dump it, fatso. Sell it and buy curtains and carpet we go. That's good advice. How much are the installments? Well, basically, it's a really minty 5196. It's costing me 13.5 US. It's not cheap, but it's really minty. It's a 2012, really minty. Way dark. We got $2 from Ant G. Ant G, thank you. Sports Watch, no sub. Would you trade Batman for? Yeah, it's whatever makes you happy, man. Batman and a sub, very cool. No sub. Would you trade Batman? I don't understand. Mind reader. I barely finished high school, so.
Well, the interesting thing, that price is right about the same price that one of the other watch guys here was looking at that 1655, same kind of heavy duty price tag.
I got to be honest with you, it looked like it'd been polished within an inch of its life.
Oh, it looked like it had already been beaten to hell.
But yet again, it was genuine. You know what I mean? There's so many fake ones.
Well,
I think that vintage market, you have to be so careful. Between you and me, we had
I agree 100%.
RCO is asking, Arch, you missed my fountain pen question. Thank you for reminding me. That was a very good question. $10. Arch, looking for a real fuck off fountain pen, not Montegrappa or Mont Blanc. Any other recommendations? Look, I got to tell you honestly, my favorite fountain pens, the ones I travel with, I got a Parker Duofold. I love that. That's just a fucking beautiful. I got a Cartier Must. This was from the 80s. This was when it wasn't fucking plastic. This is a proper metal. It's called lacquered because it's colored metal. Lacquered. That's they're not really fuck off. Montegrappa or Mont Blanc is the fuck off, but they don't write well. That's the problem. They don't write terribly well. What do you think, Doc? If I had no Rolex, would you still respect me if I had no Rolex?
Well, I don't I don't own any Patek. I'm not a Patek fan for the most part, and so I'm more of a Rolex fan. You know that. I don't know if you're aware. I just got a sub recently. I'm just a Rolex fan. So
what model sub?
Oh, it's just a Franken sub actually. It's a no holes pre-ceramic, and they shoehorned in a Daytona bracelet onto it, so it would have polished center links. And I know that's
the fuck would you do that?
Because I like the look of the polished center links on the sub. Sorry, that's what I like, and because it was way cheap.
What's way cheap?
4,500.
Wrong at 4,500? I don't think so.
The 4,500 at the watchsmith says, oh, you can bring it back to stock anytime you want. You can just get another bracelet, pop it on there. And
it's not, when you say Franken, it's not that Franken. It's just the bracelet. So what? People wear that on a NATO. Well, actually, let me reverse that truck, because you can't really they fucking move the holes so that only the bracelet. But that's okay. I get what you're saying there. RCO, any good Japanese fountain pen makers? Japan is fountain pen nuts. There are some absolute crackers of Japanese fountain pens. I got to be honest with you. They love the inks. All my ink I use is Japanese ink. The brand called Pilot, which is just a shitty brand. Amazing. They sell really amazing. It's just a everyday sort of brand there. There are some absolutely great Japanese Probably one of the better ones is a brand called Nakaya, Naa, Nakaya. They're a very famous Japanese maker, famous for handmade, sort of a lot of finishing on it there. They've been going since, I think, the 1920s. Japanese love fountain pens. You know something? I may not have pants on, but I
But you have an ink
always
pen.
travel. I have two. I actually have two.
You
Let
don't
me
have
just
to
grab it.
stand
I'm
up
going to
for the
grab
ink
my.
pen. You don't have to. Oh God. RCO
I
had
always
to
travel.
ask about
Always
the
travel.
fountain pens.
I got to be honest with you. I always travel with fountain pens because you need to squirt ink at someone. You know. And I got to tell you, man, there's nothing tells someone fuck you. Sorry, here we go. I'm just pulling out my suitcase. I always travel to
Is
fountain
that how
pens.
you got the nickname Pepe La Pluta?
This is
Always
my
squirting that
black
ink.
squirt and ink. This is my black duofold. This is the Greenwich edition. That's a special edition. And I always carry two colors. So this is black, and this one here is red. That's my Cartier. And I bought these not because they look amazing. Well, the duofold is very classic, but they actually are very nice writing pens. That's why I like them. They're very nice to write with. And
I will say this, when you go to Japan, the average clerk at the desk of a hotel will have a fancy writing pen, nice watch on, and a nice suit. It's amazing.
I love Japan. I absolutely love Japan. I love Japan. That's my neck brace when I travel, by the way. I got this from my second wife. This was a gift from her, and it's a Arnold Palmer branded scarf, cashmere scarf. You
Um,
remember Arnold Palmer, the golfer?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, he's one of my favorite golfer is John Daly, but
I went to a tournament. John Daly and Tiger Woods were in sudden death. John Daly's a crack up because he's drinking and smoking. He hands somebody his
yeah,
cigar and he spends about 5 seconds getting ready for the shot. I swear to God, he hands off his cigar, 5 seconds, hits the ball, grabs the cigar back, grabs his drink back. That's just John Daly.
what's happened to John Daly?
Well, this was about 5 years ago that I saw him playing with Tiger in San Francisco, actually. Sudden death.
Did you say
Um,
hello to him?
I think I did actually.
That's
I
fucking
think I
amazing.
actually, you know, people were just kind of talking in general, and I said, "What's that you're drinking?"
What was it?
He never answered me when I said it, but I was the only one who was coming up with something like that to say.
Here we go. $5 from Calvin Yai. Best first Rolex. My 30th is coming up. The 40 dark rhodium, 42 mil Explorer 2, 41 mil date just recommendations. Tie. I can tell you exactly what to get. I reckon seriously for your 40th, sorry, 30th, Rolex Submariner.
That's what I
That's
was
what I
thinking
would be
too.
going.
It's a younger man's
Yeah,
watch.
I think the Yachtmaster. I like the Yachtmaster, but I'd buy that over a sub. A Yachtmaster is for somebody who's got a few Rolexes and they want something quirky and unusual. I don't know if I'd buy that as my first.
And a
Um,
Yachtmaster is clearly, I mean, honestly, that's an older man's watch, honestly.
yeah, and I mean the 42 mil Explorer 2. I love the 42, but I got to be honest with you, it's too fucking big. And I think that our friend here, Calvin, is Asian, so he's going to be a little bit smaller than a Caucasian. 42 is me. 42 is too big. The
And I think
41
what he's
mil.
missing here also,
Hmm.
uh, for a 30th, a young man, I think an Explorer 1 might hit it a little better than an Explorer 2.
Yeah, and he's talking about the date just. He says date just. It's the date just. No. Date. You got a choice, and I would rather you got a Milk Explorer 139 mil or an Air King. I think that's a beautiful first Rolex. Then you add something with a date. Of what you've said, all of those are okay, but seriously, I'd be going Milgauss, Explorer 139 mil, and also the Air King. I think any of those, just sports, steel sports, that's a perfect first Rolex.
And a Submariner.
And a Submariner is absolutely perfect. I think a Submariner is the one and done. What done and done. You can just wear that and you are just set for life. Really. Here we go. Tony Soprano. Hey, Pontiff, don't sell your Rolex. Patek. Well, I won't be Patek only because I'll also have the reverse code. Speaking of which, let's just have a quick look here. I've got the Reverso. There we go. I took the Reverso with me.
But honestly, that's almost Patek only at that point. If you don't have a Rolex, all you've got is a JLC there.
Well, the JLC is the beater.
Well,
the steel beater.
It's rather soft. It's rather soft.
And then the piece of a la resistance. The reason I came to Singers, I don't know if you saw this, it's back.
I'll admit that looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice.
I love the brown strap. It's got the most brown. I actually spent hours picking the right brown color because this is alligator. I spent hours checking out straps to pick this one.
Is it true you were debating?
3 minutes, okay? 3 minutes. I spent 3 minutes doing it, but that's okay.
Is it true you were debating between alligator and crocodile? Took you a long time. Which one? As long as you like it, you know?
Yeah. Look, it was expensive. The strap was fucking expensive. I'm not going to be replacing that. I'm not even at the Patek show, but that was it. That was it. I wore it once. Now, I got to tell you, Doc, are you being a fountain pen man? Did you use fountain pens yourself?
Well, you know, what happens is I'm in between running around from one person to the next, and you know how Costco can get crazy. And then I'm like, where the hell is my pen? Where the hell is my pen? So
yeah,
I've had some nice pens, but they never last long.
Okie dokie. Very quickly there, Eric Summers. He sent me $1.63. Actually, $2 of all this. For the love of all this, Hully, don't even think of selling the Polar Pontiff. Ooh, Eric Summers. Thank you, Eric. I'll have to see how that goes. Okay, we're getting some divisiveness here. I will have no Rolexes. Can you believe it? A man, I've always said every man needs at least a collection.
I think you missed Booser, right? You saw that Booser had something there.
Okay, sorry. Woody, just very quickly, Woody, New York at $2. AC, Google the Ferraris of golf. The Ferraris of golfer Ian Poulter. Okay, no worries.
I guess he must have more than one.
Must have more than one. So the Booster one, where was oh, here we go. Booster, $2. Oh, yes, Booster. Are those big pens compensating for something? No, it's the art of writing. See, we love fountain pens because it goes back to traditional writing. It's like watches. We don't need a mechanical wristwatch. Quartz is so much more accurate.
But it does, you know, he does bring up a point. It reminds me of what they say about men with big shoes. You know what they say, right? Big feet.
Yes. Is that true? Is it true, Doc?
I would say, generally speaking, those with big shoes have big feet. Yes.
I tend to think they probably would. It's just how your appendices
But
are added to your.
I'm chiropractor rather than podiatrist, but I do believe that, yeah, those with big shoes tend to have big feet.
$5. Thomas Burdett, $5, £5. Friendly Friday fist to the pontiff and the punters. Don't go Rolex, less Arch. Ooh, yes.
I think that more than every man needs a Rolex, every man, if they're being honest, wants a Rolex.
I dreams, but here we go. Stephen K. We got $50 Hong Kong. Here we go. Stephen K. He's a New Zealand support. He used to be he's in Bangkok before. In Hong Kong for business at the moment, and what a mess it is with the protest. Most shops closed, and many of the watch shops on Nathan Road are closed. I got to be honest with you, I did support the protesters, but I'm starting to think petrol bombs and breaking shit, like you fucking do that, and closing the airports, the train system down. What a fucking horrible mess. I gotta say,
I say generally you have to be careful when you support protesters because next thing they know, they're making it extremely inconvenient for your own life. That's what protesters do.
Yes, I gotta be, M3AU, independently different things, and I'm a proper doctor who knows bugger all about feet. Thank you. M3AU, he's actually very cool. I love my M3AU.
So he has an M3 then, right? By his name.
Actually, he used to have an M3. Then he's got a Jag XJR.
Ooh, interesting swap.
Yeah, I think I would have preferred to have stayed with the BMW personally. I mean,
that's what I'm thinking too. I think it's an interesting swap. There's probably more to the story.
But it is a very cool Jag, very cool. I've just missed Blue Shirt Buddha's. I just missed his super chat. Just let me find this. Here we go. Eric Summers has said $3. Yellow or rose gold in the 5 watch, which is the way to go, Pontiff. I think the yellow can get a touch cheaper. Yes, I agree. Look, beggars can't be choosers. The guy's providing it to me on credit. He's also going to ship it to me first. I look, my preference would be rose. Yes, of course it would be. But beggars cannot be choosers. And I don't mind the yellow. I don't mind. Now, I've missed one. I missed a super chat. I can't believe this. I
thought they came up on the screen here, so something's going wrong. They're not.
I'll find it. We did this, Stephen. I'm just going through my list. Thomas Burnett, we did that one. Blue Shirt Buddha, Buddha, $2. Don't sell the Explorer 2. You need a Rolex. Blue Shirt Buddha, you are on the money. You are so right. Every man needs a Rolex. I got to be honest with you. I'm fucking out of my mind. I'm out of, don't look, the only problem is my desire for another Patek is so fucking strong. Okay, it's why do we have a girlfriend? Why do we honestly co-hoot with the opposite to pussy? Okay, I got to be honest with you. If you just stay celibate,
if we weren't, we would have died as a species already.
Exactly. So that's the driving force that drives us madness, absolute mental madness.
Right after you've had it, you can see clearly for about 5 minutes. And for those 5 minutes, you say, what the hell was I doing all that for? Was it really worth it?
We've got Victor in. Look at this. We got Victor in. Victor, hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, man, I got to tell you, what do you think of the idea? Sell my Rolex Explorer 2 to get a 5196.
Oh, Victor's biased.
No, I'm actually going to go with keep the Rolex. I'm a Patek lover, but I'm also a Rolex. You need a Rolex. I mean,
Every man needs a Rolex. They do. They do.
and
But I can't stop.
every man wants a Rolex.
what are you gonna wear in the water? You can't wear those watches in the water.
I don't even go in the water. Last time I went in the water, they fucking pulled out the nets. They tried to trap me.
What are you going to wear when you can't simply sit
Actually,
and do nothing?
I got to tell you something. Can I tell you something? The hotel I'm staying at is the Peninsula Excelsior. It's got a pool where when you're in the lobby, you can see people who are swimming. You can actually see in the pool.
Oh yeah,
That's called being a voyeur.
yeah.
I was as a polar bear. I was doing a show, aerobics in the water. Everyone's looking at this fat thing floating around. and I gave them the thumb, and they started like a seal. I know what it's like to be a fucking seal. I've actually this routine, and I'm going to film it today for you guys. You guys don't believe me. I'm going to fucking film it and post it.
All the children were pointing. All the children were looking, staring.
Exactly.
I'm picturing in my head.
Yes, the Archie luxury. I'm entering the circus. I got to tell you, seriously, I think you're right. The problem is I've already done the deal. It's not a problem. I'm actually very fucking excited. This is actually pulling me out of my depression. Material goods always works for me. I'm actually
I think this is what's going on. I think you just have right now the same way that most people get sick and addicted to watches. You're now addicted to Patek. So this watch will only keep you happy for so long, very short period of time.
I was gonna diagnose you with Patek block.
I mean,
you only talked about it. It's never really been seen in the wild. This Patek block they've got, but I think you've got it.
Yeah, it's you have a rare case of it for sure. That'll only keep you happy for so long, and I don't know. And you're gonna have 3 watches almost identical.
What do you mean by that?
They almost look alike.
The 37 color, the 5196, the 5. So you get all of them are. I mean, they're all more or less.
No.
To me,
here's the interesting thing. If you ask a woman, they're going to say, "Why do you have 5 of the same watch?"
But for the Calatravas, that's 100% true. And for anyone who doesn't know Patek, that's probably true.
And for any woman, 90% of women.
This is
okay. What color gold?
Yellow.
And yours, and you have a white and a yellow. Oh no, both of yours are white gold. Okay.
Yeah.
Better. That's better, but not.
It's no cigar, and also 2012. So it's got the Patek seal, which I think would be nice to have one with a Patek seal, because all the other ones.
Didn't you just yell at me? Didn't you just lecture me about the golden age of Patek and the Geneva seal?
I did. I did. Beggars can't be choosers. You know, I'm excited. Okay, I'll tell you honestly.
I have to show you something, Archie. I have to show you this cool thing.
Yes.
Hold on. It's a book I got.
By
the way,
book.
Guys, I have been at the Patek show today. It was amazing. I'm going there to film it for you guys today. Okay, just stay tuned. I'll be filming it.
Yeah. Okay. So this book is on the Patek seal. Yeah. Let me put the camera on.
Because I was going to say I can't see it.
Okay. So it's well, now I'm on the bottom, so it's hard to see. Okay, so it's called.
I was going to say that's what Mark said.
Let me do this. So it's a book, and it has everything telling you the history and everything about the Patek seal, just about the seal. I've never seen
the whole book, nothing but the seal.
Yeah, it's the whole book is about the seal.
Okay.
So what do you think then? 5 Pateks, is that okay?
I think it's a bit much.
You're halfway to bliss. When you get 5 Pateks, you're halfway there.
I'm just thinking it could be an interesting dynamic, you know? $5 for blue shirt Buddha. $5. The pontiff's first commandment. Every man needs a Rolex. Man cannot live on Patek alone. Very, very true.
And yet,
very true.
You know, you're holding out saying, "Oh, but I still have a JLC."
No, I'm going to make a prediction. Once that Patek comes in, he's going to trade the JLC and finance the rest on another Patek.
Oh, I already predicted that. He's going to get a Patek Quartz because that's all he'll be able to flip for is quartz, but that still counts.
He'll figure a way.
I wanted the Neptune. I think the Neptune's going to flower.
Okay, I can go with that, but I still think you need to consolidate and get a banging Patek piece. Eventually, you might do that. You might have 5 Pateks, and then you just get in with the collectors, and somebody will want some Calatravas and get you a nice chronograph. You get the 5070. That's your dream. Get it. I see the smile.
It is my dream, but I love these things. I got to tell you, I had a in Patek pussy heaven. Patek pussy heaven today.
When I start talking about you consolidating and getting this piece, you get this twinkle in your eye, and I know that's what you want.
Yeah, it's just crazy. 5 dress watches. I don't even have a job. It's fucking crazy, man. But
do you wear these to the store when you do you wear these doing your errands, picking up your laundry? I mean, I don't. What do you wear these Pateks to?
He fondles them.
That's what the reverse is. Hoarding and possessing. You don't have to wear them.
He's always wearing like the Rolex, or maybe one of the Calatravas. The rest of them, he smells them. He touches them.
Fondles them. Touch them up. I touch them up. Okay.
I will say thanks to the Gin Tingler, I've changed my ways, and I wear my Daytona now sort of in regular rotation.
Doc, you're like the king of Daytona, and Conniff is the king of Patek. Your Rolexes are like, you are the Rolex as he is to Patek. Your Rolexes are insane.
Doc, I gotta tell you, you have to wear your Pateks because when you're dead, what's the fucking? You've got to have some pleasure, Doc. You really need.
I'm agreeing 100% on that, and that's why I honestly say thanks to Jen. Jen fell in love with my 4-digit, and then I was like, it is nice. Now I wear it all the time. It's in my rotation.
I love the Rolex. The two of them that you have, they're amazing.
Doc, I was actually reading. I read Octane magazine, and Jay Leno had an article in there. He's talking about Ferraris. He says there's an Enzo Ferrari with 100 is for sale. He says, what a fucking waste. This beautiful object, no one has enjoyed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not what it's designed for is not sitting in a garage and having 100 miles on it. That's for sure.
Exactly. You got to take it out, enjoy it in the memories, Doc. And so I mean, look, sometimes they get. Sorry?
Which one's going to be your beater? If you're all Patek, there's got to be a beater, the one that they
I'd have the
take on vacation.
The Reverso's steel. The Reverso's steel.
Everybody said gold is soft, and if it's just the head, it's fine. I mean, it's hard to really like. It's on leather, so when you bump into things, it's the side that bumps in. I've never had a problem on any of my gold watches. It's just like
no
steel thing.
Well, look, you've got to wear things. You've got to wear things and be happy. I mean, life is so fucking short. Before you know it.
I always tell the folks, even when life is long, it's too short.
That's exactly. Here we go. Car Fund, $2. Thank you so much, Car Fund. I
And of course, I can't tell if I'm frozen.
I think it's Archie that's frozen.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Car Fund, $2. Thoughts on Hermes Apple watches?
I have.
That's a millennial thing for sure.
It's so overrated. I have one. The brace, the bands are nice, but it's the same thing as a regular Apple Watch.
Stay away
Yeah, I don't
way.
An
Yeah.
Apple Watch is a
Stay away.
glorified quartz.
It's a different beast.
And as soon
I
as
haven't
the
worn
next
my Apple Watch in so long.
I think Apple Watches should be worn on the ankle.
But that's not a bad idea.
It's really what they should be.
M3 AU makes a point. Paddocks are not like Ferraris. Paddocks don't have insurance policies that limit the miles you can drive. Thank you. And Daniel Katz, $2.79 from Daniel Katz. Jay Leno was quite on vintage cars. Yeah, I love Jay Leno. He's been reading Octane and also on YouTube. The Jay Leno's
Leno's
Garage is
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic.
I think
I'll say this:
Sorry?
Jay Leno's Garage is better than the Tonight Show was.
Yes, it's better than the Tonight Show was. I like the cars on there, but his personality is so boring.
Well, one thing about Jay Leno, he still needs to be the one doing the talking, even if he knows less about the car. He still needs to be the one doing the talking.
It's funny you say that. You're so right. You're so right there. It's very true.
Luckily, he does know quite a bit, but still.
He does. I think he's is he happy with so many cars? I mean, could he be happy with just one?
One woman?
One car?
I could be happy with one watch. I think I could be happy with one watch. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you can. Look, it's all circumstances, you know.
Zero would suck, but one I could be totally happy. One good watch, and sometimes I was thinking about this earlier. I envy the people with one watch because they go through life and their photos with their children and everything. They have that one watch on. It acquires all that sentimental value that collectors like us don't really.
Of course, you do realize those same people at the end of their life, they realize they could have had more than one. They're like, fuck, too late.
But then when you hand it down to the children, it's like, and then like, I always want.
And the children are fighting over one watch,
That's true. Well, maybe it's one child, but yeah. I mean, having one watch is.
I can go down to 5. I'm willing to do that.
I think 3 to 5 is the ideal number. I mean, people who are addicted to watches like us, I don't think we can do it, but I think normal people should stay in the 3 to 5 range.
I mean, I wouldn't be able
3
to
to 5.
either Daytona, or I wouldn't be able to sell my Speedmaster either. So, but that's 3 right there.
Yeah.
And my nipples.
No, I'm not saying people like us. This is different. You can't. It's too hard. But regular people who don't have the bug, they should have like regular people have one car.
Average, but again, they're not. Then they don't realize till it's too late that they were missing out. Like, there's another watch that they can go, wow, that's even nicer than what I've got.
Well, that's the same with a wife too, right?
That's why I didn't know what you meant, because I think Jay Leno, he's got a wife, no kids.
He doesn't have kids.
Missing.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know. Yeah, I think he's right. You're right. Hey, very quickly, Steve Camasso, Archie, you need your gold sub back.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I like the gold sub.
They've gone up since I sold it. They have back a bit. They're no longer. They're fucking. They're out of reach. They were always out of reach. Now they're really out of reach. Can you get out of jail and bangers with a Patek? Definitely not. They don't know what it is.
Exactly.
$2 from Watch and Pray. Vic, do you like any Vacheron? You do. But
I love that phone. I love terrible resale value. I love the overseas. My dream watch right now, I just cannot buy it though. It's the new perpetual ultra thin Vacheron. It is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous, but it's very expensive. So I mean, it's about $100,000 on the bracelet, and it's just I'm not willing to drop my money like that and lose it.
$1 from Hugh Janus, 3 to 5. It's like at least 20.
Yeah. You know what? Let me share something with you, Archie. I found out some information today. I think I'm not one of these people who's going to just go around spreading rumors, but I have a very good source who told me that Rolex is opening up the floodgates between now and Christmas. A certain place is getting 100. I mean, a retailer is getting 100 Rolex watches, which is a lot for them. Which means it's indicative. It may be just an isolated thing, but that seems like a lot. I think there's going to be some increase in the supply.
Gentlemen, Costco is going to say goodbye, and so
see you later, Doc.
See you guys
I love
tomorrow.
you, Doc. Thanks for coming, man.
I'll come on tomorrow if you're around.
Hey, yes, of course, of course. Thank you, Doc. And Chip Wong, $2. Take care, Fatso. Gotta run. Fuck you, crappy. Thank you, Chip Wong. What do you think? Fantastic. They're good there. It's great to have you guys on. I really do appreciate it. It's always nice. I do like these shows here, and I do like Clivers, and I miss Tan the man. I wish he could come to Shrink. Where's he gone? Ron, where you gone, Ronnie? I really do miss Ron. Hey, here we go. $1. What city are the 100 landing in?
New York.
New York. Okay. This is through an
that's just, I mean,
AD.
Yeah, this is through an AD I used to shop at, who I'm still pretty close with, but that's a lot. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I think by February of next year, prices on the secondary market will start going down because the supply will increase, and it will change a little bit, hopefully.
Tell me this: what do you think if I have 5 Pateks?
I don't know. Part of me says like that's ballsy and badass, but the other part of me says it's like, I mean,
fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, for you being the pontiff and for me watching you for entertainment value, I kind of like it because it's like that's ballsy and crazy and badass, but still impractical, and you would miss
it's
that.
Totally ridiculous to have 5 leather strap Pateks and no bracelet watch when I live in the fucking tropics. And it's summertime coming, by the way. Summertime's coming.
Well, do you miss the Daytona? Because that's a similar trade. That's going to feel like a similar trade, even though the Daytona was a better one. You're cutting out.
Hello. Yeah, I only miss it. I'm going to turn the camera off to see if that helps the. I'll just turn the camera off just so I can see if it helps the signal. I only miss it when I see another one. You know what I mean? You see an article.
Yeah. Of course. That's the worst feeling too. That's like an ex-girlfriend. It's the worst.
Yeah. And you only remember the good times, not the bad.
Exactly. Yep. And then you get jealous of the people who have it, and you're like, man, if I had it, I'd be so happy. You're like, fuck, I did.
I got to be honest with you. I've already said yes to the deal. I've already said yes. It's already happening. Okay. It's already happening. Okay. I'm going to be having it. He's going to send. Well, basically, what I said to him is send me the watch, and I will then. I've got people lined up for the Explorer. I've got a few buyers already. I'm just going to flick it off. It's going to go overseas. And then what's going to happen is I'm basically going to be paying off the Patek. I think it'll make me happy. Whether it's sensible, these things aren't sensible. Watches are not sensible. So
I agree. Yeah. But the thing is, it's going to keep you happy for a short period of time. And then the JLC's got to go.
No, I'm actually pretty damn happy with the idea. I'm happy with the deal. The deal is, guy's actually having some health problems. He's selling it to fund some health problems he's got.
It's a great deal. You told me.
It's an amazing, he's a nice guy. I actually spoke to him on the phone before I did this show, He's a nice guy. I get a good vibe with it. I'm actually happy. Okay.
Here's
Look,
the
if
good
it doesn't
thing,
happen,
well, even
Yep.
if it does happen, you can go back on it because for that price, you can flip it, make
yeah.
money, and then get your Explorer 2 back.
Well, I don't know if there's a lot of money on it. I mean, I think I'm paying 13 and a
You can
half
get it.
US.
Well, yeah, but you could sell it for about 16 and a half in the US.
No, it's a bit. They're a bit soft. They are. Look, it's a dress watch. Okay, let's
37
not
mil,
kid
right?
each other.
So
Sorry.
it's a 37 mil. Yeah, it is a dress watch, but still 16. I've never seen a Patek for the Calatrava
Well,
5190. What is it? The 5196?
yeah, it's only the yellow. I mean, the yellow's the cheapest of the lot, But
A little.
I love the yellow gold. I always love yellow gold, and I'm happy to do it. I'm very happy to do it. So,
It's just,
look,
it,
it's
I
something
mean,
different. Okay, you
do
can't.
it. I mean, if it makes you happy, do it. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm
tell
thinking.
people who watch you for, because I'll tell you this: you do talk about more. So you talk about the watches that you have. So you're more inclined. Like if you used to be a one watch per brand person, and then you would kind of tell people to do that. Then you went and said Rolex and Patek, and now you're all
Yeah.
Patek. So the people who are in Rolex, which is you're probably the largest market share for your audience, you're going to be less relatable because you're going to be more interested in your Pateks. You're not going to. I mean, to some, you see where I'm going with this.
Yeah, but then I have a whole new discovery tour when I really.
You just could. You're.
It's a whole lot of genre. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay, guys. I'm very excited about it.
I think if it makes you
Hello?
happy, do it. Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm fucking to do it. Okay, I'm fucking. Look, it doesn't matter. On paper, it's a mistake. I got to be honest with you. On paper, it's stupid.
Why
Okay?
on paper?
Don't do it.
Financially, it's okay. Financially, it's okay.
Financially, it's okay.
not-
But when I say on paper, you try to have it diversified. You want a diver,
Yeah.
you want a GMT.
Yeah, yeah.
I've already got 4 dress watches. Well, I've already got fucking 5 dress watches. The Reverso is a dress watch. It's not a sports watch. That's
Yeah.
a dress watch.
Of course. So now you're
But
gonna have to
that's
say,
the sickness. That is the sickness that is watch collecting. I couldn't give a fuck. I want it. I'm actually starting to feel happy. He's posting it on Monday. It's coming.
well, maybe it's just that you need a new watch, and what's going to happen when you have all your Pateks? There's no contentment, There's no lack of movement in this genre, in this hobby, especially for you. So what's going to happen?
Oh no, Patek makes me happy. I love my Patek. I really love my Patek. No, it does. Patek is the answer. Patek and pussy. The meaning of life. Believe you me, Victor. I'm an old man. Patek and pussy is the meaning of life. PP. That's it. That is all. That is it. That is it. Everything else is superfluous. Patek and pussy is.
You need to trade 2 of them. You get that new one, then trade 2 of them and the annual for a 57.
I really love the pieces I've got, the historic pieces. I would love a 5070, but
that's not trendy. Those aren't. It's not like a Nautilus.
Yeah. No, it's Singapore at the show. They got a cabinet with all the current Nautiluses. They got a cabinet filled with them.
Oh yeah, I know.
Blue shirt Buddha.
That's
Blue shirt Buddha, $2. Who had $2? $2. Watch him pray. $2. Vic, mind sharing the AD in New York. Watch and pray at Gmail. He's asking you to email the AD who's it happening to.
I tell you what. I'm going to give you my email is vsvlaw@gmail.com. Email me and I'll share it with you because I don't have a pen or anything to write it down with. So again, it's vsv.
It's only if you've sent $2 to Archie Luxury. He's not going to give you the information if you've sent nothing. It's only if
you just did.
You paid money. He did, but other people So they got to donate
see.
now. They're going to donate. See, Victor, I got to tell you, this is a sickness. The Paddock show was amazing. I'm going there. They got some movie theaters where they tell you.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Sorry. Hello. Can you hear me?
Did you yeah, now I can hear you. Did you see the new release, the tourbillon with the skeleton dial?
Yeah, look, that's outside of my price range. I can't afford anything like that.
Well, of course, it's out of I think that's $1 million watch. It's about 800, maybe a little more. Yeah, but it's amazing.
It is. They had some really amazing. The pieces I liked most were probably more the historic, like the old world time, $1 million now. They're fucking amazing.
Come back. The world time will come back.
Yeah.
Beautiful, iconic watch. It will become an icon. The way, I mean, I don't know when, but that's and the annual calendar. You have the 5035 or the
5035. That's the one. I just got it back from service.
That's an awesome watch. But the Calatravas, man, that's too many. 3 is just too many. That's gluttonous.
That's what makes me want to do it, man. When you say that, that just makes me okay. DJ Dummy, $2. DJ Dummy. He says, "Want a Hulk only getting the runaround from the AD?" Well, that could all change. According to Victor, that could be changing.
Change hard models, but if you spend a lot of money there, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It could be Rolex is just, it could be just for the holidays. That could be a thing. I mean, I mean, this is one situation that basically one place is getting a lot from now until Christmas. Could be a holiday thing, could be indicative of a larger thing. I don't know, but I think it's significant to consider. But yeah, the whole getting a run around.
Yeah, we got Founder Timeless Capital, $5. Hey Arch, been a while, been away and got grounded with a DVT. See Anthony Bourdain auction has a Patek and Rolex to bid on.
I saw that. I noticed that.
Yeah, that's a shame. He committed suicide. You know that?
Yeah, he had depression pretty bad. He
was fucking amazing. I liked him, down to earth. He liked street food. He wasn't pompous or it's fucking. I actually really liked his stuff.
It's
fucking terrible. I didn't understand.
With Robin Williams, same thing. You never know this stuff. It's like deep inside.
Robin Williams, it was the bitches, the fucking alimony. He's married 4 times. He's paying money out to every fucking bitch. He's making all this money, and none of it's coming to him. He was Stan Robin Williams. Fuck, he dead. These nasty bitches, they get their hooks into you. No prenup.
Well, yeah,
and then these bitches ride you like a bronc.
I'm divorced. I'll never get married again.
Oh, fuck no. Well, why would you? Why would any sane man get married? Tell me this seriously. Why would you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe for living down the road. Maybe. Yeah, you live with her, and that's it.
Only live with her. Don't live with her too long. In some places, de facto is the same.
Unless she's rich, Archie, then you marry her, right?
Well, I got to be honest with you. You know what I found? They're fucking controlling bitches. They want to do everything their way. Fuck off. I want to do things my way. And you can stick your money up your fucking ass. They're stingy, nasty bitches. Most women are nasty fucking things. If it wasn't for that 2 inches of real estate, I would have nothing to do with them.
Oh my God. Well, I think, yeah.
I fucking had enough. I'm going to wrap this show up. It's been an hour. I want to say thank you, Victor. It was great to have you on, man. I got to tell you, I'm going to the Paddock show again. I want to say thanks for coming on, man. It's fantastic in Singapore. This paddock show is amazing. It's just so cool. Thomas Burnett, show us your face or watch something. Yeah, we've turned it off because my Wi-Fi is fucked at this hotel. Guys, I'm going to cut it off before it falls out itself. Love yous, and same time tomorrow. Thank you, guys. That wasn't too bad a show.